Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T20 match between the Chennai Carvers and the Delhi Demons. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. Very cloudy, but any rain that is around is due to miss us.
Great work, David. Let's join them in the middle to find out who'll be fielding first.
Well, showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup, going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Shaw has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Wait!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Hola!
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Wait on!
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Warner, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Super Kings are 10 for none. Norkia, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for four. A poor delivery.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait there!
Brilliant diving stop.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Shaw from the north end.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Shaw is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there. Great shot. At least one on offer.
No!
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Catch it!
There'll be runs here. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Waiting. Go!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. No!
Massive chance. Good bit of timing there.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Nokia shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Always back in the ball there, drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
9 runs added there. The Super Kings are 48 for none.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Nice shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
No!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Good shot, it's found the gap. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Waiting.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Ball then.
A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Really good shot there.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Over. The Super Kings are 79 for none. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Nice.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait there. No.
Chance.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Drives and misses everything.
Patel with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
End of the over. The Super Kings are 86 for none. They'll get at least one.
Wait. Yep.
Times it nicely.
Yep. Yep.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Super shot, that.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. 9 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 95 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep. Catch it. Yeah.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Good work there on the boundary.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Yep, yep. Keepers. Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes. Just masterful play.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Solid defence, very compact. Big appeal. Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Not a lot of pressure on to come in and score quickly, especially when the openers have done just a brilliant job in setting things up. Loud appeal. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Stokes will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wait. No.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
For 2.
Patel, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
What a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait. No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep. Ball is in.
Patel has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Stokes has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and driven through the covers for 4.
It can be very disheartening. Seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Keeper's in.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Warner, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good shot. A beauty.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
This is really awesome shot making. The innings is building very nicely. They have to be looking towards that century.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep. No!
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. Yeah.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 154 for 2. Marsh, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Right out of the middle.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Wait, yep.
Great shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Good bit of timing there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
24 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 178 for 2.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Catch it.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Catch it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a great catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ali, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep. Absolutely nailed it.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
15 runs added there. The Super Kings are 193 for 3. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly. A couple on offer here. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Takes him into the 90s, and they may well be looking to get to 3 figures in 2 balls the way they're going.
Yes.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. End of the over. 5 off it. The Super Kings are 198 for 3.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Keeper's end.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yes.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep. Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
No!
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes. Waiting. No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Right on.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. No, no, no.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
The batsman brings up their century.
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all.
Oh, nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 229 for 3. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer. End of the over, 4 runs coming from it. The Capitals are 4 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep. Yep.
Big edge.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Huge edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
That's the over. The Capitals are 25 for none. Ali into the attack now from the south end.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's out. Caught.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Over. The Capitals are 28 for 1. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
Sure, shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Drives and misses everything.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Wait there.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Ali from the south end. Bowler is confident on this one. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Floated that one up and hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and punches the ball away. Fielders had no chance. Up and over the top. There's always more room in the air. One bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
They'll get at least one.
Hey!
Loud shout.
Some adjustments to the field.
Waiting.
Catch.
Yeah!
Caught and bowled.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler's end.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
The Capitals seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's a 53 for 2. Stokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Wait. Yup. Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Gains the edge. Stokes has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Patel shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Massive edge.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
A couple on offer here.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. A few moves made in the field.
Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Wait on. Yep.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Edged.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Catch it.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Capitals are 78 for 2. Going with spin now.
Spinner is coming on to bowl.
Waiting. Wait there. Yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Oh my, that's racing away.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Doesn't beat the infield. Strong appeal.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Super shot.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Big edge.
Patel will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Stokes has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Super shot that. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Patel has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. The Capitals are 104 for 2. There'll be runs here. Wow, that's missed the lot.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Huge edge.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
And that brings up the batsman's half century.
That's a really good half century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
6 runs added in the over. The Capitals are 110 for 2.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep. There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Ballers. Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Capitals are 122 for 2. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
A few moves made in the field.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Big. Yep.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Ali back on now.
Into the attack for the Chennai Carvers.
Great shot.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Drives and misses everything.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Yep.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Big shout. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Loud appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Over. The Capitals are 146 for 3.
Yeah.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Huge appeal.
It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Warner is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yes.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Nicked it. Big appeal. What a ball. And taken. Superb delivery.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. This is everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
10 runs added in that over. The Capitals are 168 for 6. Brilliant shot, that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game. Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Massive edge.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
With the completion of that over, there will need to be some considerable risks now from the batters. From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.